Pushing out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to play our theme song, didn't I?
Yeah, you ain't been really playing it lately.
No, I played it last time for the first time ever.
I know, but you've not been playing it in general lately.
Do I need to, pull it up?
No, we're already here.
We're good?
Are we live already?
Yes.
It's like, you know, so I don't know. Anyway, that was my screw up. Apologies to Radio Cult. They have a really neat theme song that I should have played tonight, but I was in a hurry to get on the air fast.
That's about right.
Really fast tonight, because tonight was a pretty good little episode.
It was.
What happened to that too?
Huh?
Cartoon's on.
I just said it was good. I didn't say how good.
You said you gave it a 2.
It was
It
too
was
good.
I know.
Oh, that's what it
Kidding,
was.
but yeah.
It was too good. Oh.
I made the first 2 fun, so you're late.
Yeah. Usually
Sorry, a
I'm
cartoon.
late.
Mary in the
So
chat.
funny.
Yes.
Who all do we
Lonnie's
have in the
late to the
chat
party
tonight?
tonight.
Cartoon's
Anyway.
probably like, I only got 5 legacy tokens. Just so you know, it reset when we updated.
It was about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Hello,
Hey,
Logan.
Oh, hello.
Welcome
Hello,
to the
Logan.
stream, Logan.
Come here.
Come here, buddy. No?
He's just like,
Okay.
give me food.
I don't know what he's wanting to do.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
this is The Spoiling Dead,
Oh.
number,
2000.
13, 112.
Not that it matters what Spoiling Dead number this
It's
is.
neat
I
to
don't-
think of how many of these things we've
Oh,
done.
yeah, it's so neat.
It is to me. Brittany B, welcome.
I mean, I wasn't there for all of them, so I guess it is for you.
Yeah, I wasn't either, Lonnie.
Remember,
Brittany's on. I like Brittany when she comes on here with Walking Dead because she asks questions and talk to us.
She's like that lady
I
that comes
love
on Talking
it.
Dead.
Yes.
And speaking of, a lot of people are probably going to be on tonight because Talking Dead doesn't come on until 11 o'clock tonight. So if you want your live Walking Dead recap.
Devasso said, "Hello, Amber, Sarah, and Jumbo Joseph." Oh, that's great. It's hilarious.
I thought he was talking about Logan.
No, he's just a Jumbo Logan. Logan said, "Don't pick me up.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
like,
like that."
He's like, I'm totally not down with this.
Oh.
And then he lost our screen.
And
No, we're here. Everything's good.
Oh, we're here. We just can't see ourselves.
Okay, so this episode is season 8, episode 13 of The Spoiling Dead, number 112, the 112th episode of The Walking Dead. The episode is called "Do Not Send Us Astray."
Do
Okay,
not
this
send us
is
astray. Is that what that is?
no.
this is the first big Walker massacre that
Let
we've
me-
seen in
oh my
how
God.
long?
Let me tell you how much I love this because it was set up in like old school zombie fashion.
Yes.
And I loved it. I mean, of course you hate the typical, oh my God, they didn't hear nothing, da-da-da. But at the same time, you love to hate it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so awesome. Oh,
You know,
man.
what really made me mad was the fact that we did not see what happened to Negan this episode.
Oh, they wanted to make us wait.
My
Of
only
course.
gripe about the entire episode was we didn't get to see what happened
You
to
didn't
Negan.
get to look
They
at him and
ended
stare.
last
I know.
episode on a cliffhanger, wanting to know what the crap happened to Negan.
Because they
And,
knew that you would be watching.
No, yeah. Well, they want to make sure you watch next episode.
Oh God, I'm gonna watch it. Negan could have been fully explained this episode, and I'm still watching next episode.
Well, I mean,
This
that's
is-
you. There's a lot of people who would have been like, eh.
This is the first episode in months that when it was over, I was like, holy crap. Like, it's over?
Yeah, you literally were.
It did seem like it was a quick episode. I don't know why.
It wasn't. It was an hour.
Yeah, I know.
It was an hour, but there was no real ending to the episode.
Yeah.
It literally left you, like they were looking for the kid, and the next thing you know, boom, episode's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how it went down.
I was like, this probably should have been like the first half of a 2-hour episode or something,
Well, I mean, and I think they wanted you to think that.
Yeah.
Because Talking Dead was coming on later.
Oh, first off, you want to watch us instead of what's on AMC right now, just saying. Because everybody needs their Walking Dead fix. So, you know, I love AMC, but watch us instead.
Oh, Thompson McKenzie's on. Hey.
Yo,
Hey.
what's up? Remember, if you are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. We are giving away a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch.
We are.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait a
1,000.
Switch.
Once we get our 1,000th subscriber, the following Saturday Night Crew broadcast, we will draw a winner out of all eligible entries.
Yes.
To enter to win,
Yes.
hit the subscribe button, and then take a little screenshot with your phone, like toot toot, and then send it to unnprizes.com. And we're gathering those entries. As soon as we get our 1,000th, just a few days later, we're going to be drawing one. We are going to be giving away a $300 Nintendo Switch. If you live far away, we will order it on Amazon and have it shipped to your door. All we ask is that you take a picture and send it to us.
Prove that you subscribe.
Yeah, I want to I'm saying like if you win the Switch, I want to see pictures of you
And
opening this
prove
thing.
that you received it.
Yeah.
We'd like to know that.
I'd like to see this.
Yes.
We'd like to make sure you got it. Like,
But anyway, back to The Walking Dead.
yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, seriously, like, it starts out with Negan's crew, well, really Simon's crew at this
Really,
point.
Simon's crew. Simon, that he's still using Negan's name.
I know.
That is going to catch up to his ass.
Yes, karma.
Oh my
Karma.
gosh.
And here's the thing, I don't think Negan's going to be the one to kill him. Here's what I think. I think that Jadis, for some reason, is going to turn Negan over to Rick. Negan's going to end up using Rick is going to end up using Negan as a bargaining tool to try to stop this war. It may not quite end like that, but I really think that somebody else is going to kill Simon. Either Dwight will kill Simon, or like somebody's going to kill Simon.
Hold on. Devasso, how do you know about Little Tokyo Express?
What?
I want to know. Right now, how do you know about that place?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, seriously, because we all three know what he's talking about. Maybe there's like another Little Tokyo Express somewhere.
I don't think so.
That has to be a common restaurant name.
I don't know.
But if you could, please, in the comments, let us know.
Ooh.
But yeah,
I mean-
I'm not even
Okay.
100% sure what that means.
I'm not sure either.
But Best Music's welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But yeah, this whole the whole thing, they show up with these, and this has been going on for a couple episodes. They've been building to it with the zombie blood coated weapons all over the knives, all over their baseball bats, all over.
He's talking about the one in Chattanooga.
Is he seriously? I mean, he
Did you
is
randomly
close.
look it up? Like,
He is close.
Devasso?
Isn't it Devasso?
No, that's Goku. Devasso's in
Okay.
Texas.
What?
How in the...
He probably looked at it. He stalks us,
Dude,
man.
seriously? How do you even know about that? Like, did we like post a picture of that place or something? Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
continuing
They
on.
bought me Little Tokyo.
I took it
It's kind
upon
of our
myself
place.
to wear Sarah's favorite shirt tonight.
Shut
My
up.
favorite shirt I haven't bought yet because it has a middle finger on it.
I need to find you one with a middle finger.
Yeah. Can I go get Lucille?
Why?
Lucille.
He wasn't even on.
I know. I tell you what, anytime Lucille's on, I'll have the back.
That's what I thought. I'm near San Antonio. I remember the thing.
Feel
Okay,
free to
so
come
yeah, it was
visit.
Goku. For some reason, I get y'all
Yeah.
two mixed up. I don't know what the deal is.
Because they came on about the same time. We
I've
used
been
to
to
be on
Texas
together all the time.
before. I miss the trees.
What?
Here. I mean, I've been to Texas before. I miss trees. Because there, it's just like,
It's nothing.
There's a tree there.
There's
True.
a tree.
they're
There's
like
a tree
But,
there.
beautiful green trees. Like
We are
there.
the scenic
But,
city.
Yep.
But anyway, okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, they show up, they hit a bunch of people. This actually saw the death of, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was Carol's kinda, sorta boyfriend-ish.
I would say love interest.
Yeah.
That
He was the guy that she kind of
describes
connected with upon their first arrival at Alexandria. He was on the construction crew for a little while with Abraham, and then he just kind of faded into the background up until it was time for him to die.
and become a zombie.
Oh, I guess it'd be a good thing to say we're called the Spoiling Dead, and spoilers, obviously, because we're really
I don't
spoiling
have
a lot of this one.
trees in my town, like none.
That's amazing.
See,
Anyway,
that's what I'm
sorry.
talking
So it was really neat because in this scene you got an old house, and you've got probably 4 zombies that show up, come through the door.
And one even falls down the stairs.
And there's people like sleeping,
Like covered.
everywhere.
The entire floor is covered with people.
Yeah, and
sleeping
I'll
on
go
it.
ahead and tell you, like, let's say I was asleep on the couch here, and
Speaking of Goku, he's here.
There he is.
oh, hey Goku,
We were just talking about you. But anyway,
Tobin. Wait, was that guy's name Tobin?
must have been. I don't know.
I got to look that up because I
Okay,
could have
look
swore
it up.
Tobin was the kid's name. But no, now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't know their names.
I don't
What's
either.
their main
Like some of the
character names?
lesser known Alexandrians. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what, Brittany? I'm not ever going to doubt you again. You be our research,
I
our
love
reference
it.
guide,
That's
and
great.
I will just take whatever you say as gospel truth. Just don't screw me on this.
Yeah, don't make him look like an ass.
So
Because he can't do that already.
yeah, Tobin gets killed. You've got the little kid who Big Brother was killed by the Saviors earlier.
Oh, yeah, and he was on a mission, but he failed.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I'm not going to go into as much depth as I did off the air, but this
Yeah.
kid was to season 8 what Carl was to season 2.
Yeah.
Because, like, Carl was an absolute, like, reason for every screw up that happened in season 2, and this kid is...
He just did whatever he wanted.
Yeah, he's... And I'll go ahead and tell you, like, they're really going towards this. Morgan is going to end up killing this kid and then being exiled or self-exiled or something.
He'll probably do it and self-exile himself. They won't have to make him leave. That'll be the final breaking point for him.
He'll leave and
he'll
never
leave.
no, he'll never have to face anybody. He's just going to go as far away as he can, and that's where he'll meet up with the Fear the Walking Dead crew during their season premiere. That'll probably end up being like a post-credit scene.
Oh my gosh.
What do we look now?
Best
come on.
China is my favorite.
Dude, what is?
Because they have
He's looking
egg
at
rolls.
Chinese restaurants around.
Look, I'll
Because
go
they
ahead and
have
tell
But
egg
you.
to be
rolls.
fair, when I post on the page that we're watching a show, I always check into Untitled Nerd Network headquarters.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So they can look up and see where we're at.
It's okay.
Well, the damage is done.
Yeah, the damage is done.
I think if somebody really wanted to bother you, it would have happened already.
Yeah, until you get so big that you're like, you got random, like, weirdos out there.
We do.
We
Well,
just
also,
direct them.
he's a random weirdo.
We
But
just
like
direct
him.
But I think
the
that's
other
very
way.
odd, though, is... Oh, no, Little Tokyo Express isn't where we eat. I was thinking about the place up in Hickson.
That is the place up in Hickson.
Yeah, it's on Hickson
What the hell's the
Pike.
place up the road here?
Best China, like he just
No,
talked
the
about.
other one. Not Teriyaki House?
Oh.
Yeah, we ate at that one.
Okay.
Or are you talking about Buffet King?
No.
Okay.
We ate at Teriyaki House and we ate at Haiku Hibachi.
Back to The Walking Dead.
Sorry.
We're really getting sidetracked here, y'all. Holy shit.
Best China is awesome, though. They have really good egg rolls. Sorry.
Okay, DeVos said, alright, Best China, Sarah.
So, anyway, no, I don't need a case of this phone. I've had this phone for about a year, and it has...
Just stop talking right now before you jinx yourself.
Okay. But anyway, we, this kid, like, totally screws everything up, lets all the saviors out, lets Gregory out. Like, he really
Lord.
needed to be let go somewhere.
They just let that kid lay there. They didn't even help him. I mean, granted, I would have been pissed off at the kid, too, because he's acting a fool, but They just left him there.
I mean, if I'd had a knife walking by, I probably would have been like, and then just kept on walking.
And like Gregory, of course, Gregory just walked by because
He thought for a minute, and I was like, "No, you a POS. Go on." And he did.
He thought about it just
He
for a
did.
split second.
For a split second, and then he was like,
that's
"Nah."
what you expected him because he's pretty low.
Well,
he's low life. I'm
He's
sorry.
POS, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gregory, and I was really hoping the kid wouldn't shoot Gregory because Gregory has a major part to play, and I really didn't want to see him curl this up by,
Carl.
killing Gregory before his story. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Whenever they kill a character before their awesome comic book story comes to pass, I'm going to call it they curled it up. Because that's what they did to Carl. They killed Carl before he could do all that neat crap after the war. And if they kill anybody else before their time, like I wish they'd go ahead and Carl off Daryl.
What?
He don't even have a part to play in the comics.
No.
The only thing he was
Just
ever
call
good for is
yourself
killing
off.
off Glenn.
Let's just say Daryl started off the episode coming in with a bang.
He did have a briefly neat moment. But
Came in
let
shooting the place
let
up.
us not forget that it was Daryl's fault Glenn's dead.
Why was that his fault?
Because Negan told him, you got one shot whenever, Glenn jumped out of line and was like, no, don't kill Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, that was your one shot. Anybody else gets out of line, I'm going to screw somebody up. And then, Negan kills Abraham. And then Daryl, in a fit of rage, goes up and punches Negan right in the face. Mm-hmm. And Negan's like, no, line him back up. I'm not going to do anything to him. And he turns around and bashes Glenn right in the head as payback. He wouldn't have done it. He did not want to kill anybody else.
He could have chose anybody else, though.
Yeah.
And
He didn't even choose anybody. He just turned around and hit the first person he saw. He did not choose anybody. He picked somebody at just the most random. He picked somebody at more random than he did Abraham.
Okay.
Seriously,
but you want to gripe about how they don't follow the comics, and they totally followed the comics there.
Yeah,
He
but
died in the comics.
he didn't die for that reason. He
Oh,
was the one that
God.
was randomly picked.
No,
The only reason Glenn died in the TV show was to further the Daryl storyline. Daryl screwed everything up.
Negan could have chose not to keep doing people.
No, but
like
he
that.
has the rule.
He did.
Negan had to rule. He has to, rule an iron fist.
Oh, yeah.
And if
He's
he
an
just let
asshole.
somebody live, they were going to run all over him. Granted, that hasn't worked out for him.
I was going to say, it's not really worked out for him.
Yeah, it
anyway.
hasn't worked out for him, but it did up to that point. So he was staying with it.
I mean, he didn't think they were going to keep fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he had, this method had worked for him so far because people had been cowering and whatever, and this is a group that does not.
Yeah, because his other people are like terrified of him.
Mm-hmm.
He had met a lot of people like Alexandria, like these little communities who have had it good. He hasn't met anybody who's been out on their own and have fought and killed people to survive.
Right. That's what it is. Basically, he was coming upon weaklings, so to speak, and Rick and his crew have been through so much at that point
that they would rather die than live under him.
Yep.
So it's like, well, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, I mean that was. So I'm trying to think, like what else, like really the whole zombie thing where all the zombies came alive and started killing everybody. That made zombies scary again. Because honest to God, zombies have not been scary in probably
not really.
The last time zombies were really scary was the crowding incident where Carl lost his eye. There was a huge crowd of them. Mm-hmm. But this particular instance showed that a dozen zombies can still scare the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Because everybody was asleep. It was dark.
Like I said, it was done in classic zombie
horror
form, and that's made it awesome because even when they surrounded where Negan was and the Saviors, when they did that and released them over there, and when they were all at the junkyard, they weren't that scary. And that was a lot of zombies. This was scary though. Just because it was, nobody saw they were coming.
Yeah.
And you got to see them actually, and these were people that didn't fight.
Yeah.
It was, basically the people they were protecting.
And it was in a very contained space, too.
Mm-hmm. This episode was really good.
It was, and after all that's over, and they discover that these tainted weapons, they kind of look over at Tara because she had gotten hit by the axe, and you remember how I told you that in the comic books, Dwight had shot Rick with the clean arrow.
Yeah.
I think that's going to end up being what happens here.
With Tara.
Is he ended up throwing a clean axe at her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Dwight actually had any tainted weapons.
Not that I know.
Because he showed up after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything he was throwing or shooting
I wish he'd put Simon out of his misery.
Early, yeah.
God. That would be freaking awesome.
Who do you think has the better chance of killing Simon? Dwight, Rick, or Negan?
I don't think Rick has a shot at killing Simon. I don't think Simon's on his radar right at this moment.
I think it probably would have been better to put Maggie on there. Maggie, Dwight, or Negan.
I mean, she's pretty pissed at him, but she's got other things to worry about. It's either going to be Negan or Dwight, and I kind of really hope it's Dwight.
I do too.
He deserves
That'll be his
some
redemption.
kind of... Yes, he deserves... He's trying so hard to redeem himself.
But he's stuck
I'm
between
a
a rock and a hard
big
place.
fan of his.
I agree.
And he needs the opportunity to really show them, hey, I'm dedicated to you guys. I don't like him. I want out.
Well, if it helps you, there is actually... Goku said he's going to make a Negan bat and hit random people in the face. It's actually called a Lucille.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm going to talk comics a little bit. And in the comics, well after the war, more towards like the Whisperers arc, it ends up where Dwight takes Lucille down. Because whenever they imprison Negan, they put Lucille like up on display, like above a fireplace or something.
Yeah.
And I guess as a reminder, of what all's happened. Mm-hmm. And when everything really starts to go to crap, Dwight goes and takes Lucille down and ends up carrying Lucille around.
Oh, wow.
So
that's interesting.
That's actually one of the covers is him walking around with Lucille on his shoulder.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm really interested to see where his story goes. I'm interested to see where Gregory's story goes.
I care less about him.
I'm interested to see if Negan is in prison at the end of this story arc.
Yeah.
Or out and about as a free man.
What's going to go down with him? Because they're not going to kill him.
No, they better not.
They're not. They won't. He's too popular of a character.
So where's the kid?
The what?
Where'd he go?
Where did the kid go?
The kid?
Mm-hmm.
Kid is in the comics.
No.
Well, we want to know your opinion on it.
Oh.
We know he's not in the comics.
Oh, the kid's going to get killed by Morgan.
Yeah.
Hands down. That's going to be what causes Morgan
But I
to
wonder
leave.
where he went.
Oh, you want to know where he's at right now?
Yeah.
Well, he's hiding somewhere.
Like,
They just haven't found him yet. I'm almost positive of that. I'm pretty sure that Morgan will find him. Kill him, and then everybody will happen upon that happening, or Morgan will just leave without explanation.
I think he'll just leave without explanation.
And see, they will be able to do that in this show because he'll be popping up in Fear the Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. That almost seems like it'd be too easy. It's like if you can guess what's happening, that's probably not what's going to happen.
Probably not.
They tend to be throwing curveballs left and right.
I mean, but,
They should have eaten Negan. Well, just give it time.
Well, no.
Oh.
Maybe.
See, Dwight, Brittany says Dwight, say gets to kill Simon only because he's starting to hate him because he's worse than Negan.
He is, though.
Mm-hmm.
He is. Devasso, shut up. I think Morgan Freeman is going to kill Rick and Morty.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's freaking hilarious.
I have to give you credit on that. That's actually pretty good.
Can you imagine?
So, No, I honestly, here's the thing. Like, I really kind of prescribed to the old man Carl story up until he died. I really did think that The Walking Dead was going to end with Carl being the one telling his grandkids the story of his dad and everything. I still think that's probably how the comic will end. But the TV show, honest to God, I think it'll probably end up being Judith.
It might be.
Because, I think Rick will end up telling her everything.
That happened.
Either that or Michonne will, or, probably Rick, because Rick's the only one that's been there since the beginning. He'll end up telling Judith all this stuff as she's a teenager or whatever, and then it'll end with her as an adult probably telling her kids about their grandfather who died,
It could be.
It'll probably be like her telling the story at Rick's funeral.
So how many comics are left? Or
You want to know where we are on the show as compared to where they're at in the comics?
No, I'm just wondering how much further they're going to go in the comics.
Well, the comic book just released, issue 177. Robert Kirkman has it planned through 200 and beyond. So, at least another 2 years. But he's saying number 200 is going to top 100. Without a problem. And 100 is where they introduced Negan and killed off Glenn. So, I don't know how. A lot of people are kind of thinking that since Negan's kind of gone right now, that he's going to reappear at 5 or 6 issues from 200, and they're going to kill Negan in 200, which that would piss me off to no end. But, no, seriously. If you read the comics, especially that Here's Negan prequel, and then his whole story from the very beginning all the way to now, you really start to feel the character. I did. I hated Negan. I freaking hated Negan when he first appeared. When he killed Glenn, that was one of only 3 comics in my entire life that actually made me cry.
He gets no redemption from me.
He did. Negan totally redeemed himself right around issue 150-ish. Absolutely redeemed himself. So that, and he started being really neat in the comic or the TV show with Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
It's neat.
Goku, you all so silly.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Just saying.
Make the zombies dinner and be friends
Well,
with
you
them.
could if you just tie somebody to a table, but I don't think that's gonna help.
Ooh.
Anyway, do we have ratings for this episode? Because the episode
Logan.
ends with everybody looking for the kid. Morgan is having these really weird flashbacks where he's seeing the man from the Saviors who the kid killed. What he's saying something along the lines of he's referring to the kid, I'm pretty sure, but he's referring to the kid as it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me think he's not even looking at the kid as a person anymore.
No, he's not.
He's looking at the kid as an object, which is going to make it so much easier to kill him.
Pretty much.
And then he's probably going to come to for a minute and leave.
And then we also found out that even though there was a lot of saviors killed and Maggie is not going to be satisfied until Negan's killed.
Nope, she's not.
She says
And
that straight up.
That does happen in the comics too.
And well, here's the thing. Here's where everybody's going wrong with Rick's group is they're out for pure revenge. And that's not a good thing.
No.
That causes your judgment to get cloudy and for you to make stupid mistakes.
More people die too.
Yep. They're going to end up
true.
regretting.
Every time they've ever just gone in on pure revenge mode, somebody's gotten killed, somebody's gotten hurt.
Wasn't that kind of like how Maggie felt at the end when she was looking at all the graves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because more people had died.
More people had died, and
Rick will not kill Negan. He's not going to be able to bring himself to do it. Brittany says ideas on where all the saviors are going if Simon made it clear they don't care about them. The saviors... Honestly, God, where could they go? They're not going back to the group, the sanctuary. They're not going to come back to the kingdom. They're not going to go or the hilltop.
You don't think they're going to go back to where they were?
They may go make their own little deal, but I don't see it working out because that one dude who killed the kid's brother, He's in that group, so I don't think they'll ever truly be redeemed. It's just a bunch of outcasts and jerks that kill indiscriminately and little snakes in the grass like Gregory. Unless it ends up being Gregory's big group, next group. He ends up popping up later in the story. But God tell me that ain't going to happen.
Gregory's is a big coward.
Hey,
He's a huge coward.
I have a big dislike for him.
Yeah, number one, I don't care who says what. Glenn did not survive Negan killing him. Wow. I don't know if
Yeah, well, I know. That. I had the same thought, Devasso, so it's
What?
okay.
What about those people in the comics that wore zombie skin? Yeah, the Whisperers. They, I mean, that's actually a pretty good Friday night. But, anyway. Yeah, the Whisperers, they're coming. They're probably going to be teased in some respect before the end of the season. And we're going to see them next season.
Yeah.
There's going to be this whole thing. Probably the back half of season 9 will probably be the Whisperer War. It's a lot more, like the build up to the Whisperer War is as long as the Negan Savior War.
Mm-hmm.
But, and honest to God, during the Whisperer thing, the Saviors become another thorn in the side. Because they feel like they're the outcast still, even after peace has been made.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Alexandrians, the people from the hilltop and the kingdom, all have this nice little group that they've always had. And then the Saviors at Sanctuary, even without Negan, with Dwight leading them, are like the red-headed stepchildren of the
I believe
group.
that.
Because, they were the ones that started all the crap and everything. And
Yeah.
they always feel like they get short end of the stick. The whole taxation without representation type thing. And I get it. But they go about trying to fix it in a very bad way. So.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway. Well, there are so many wars because humans are by nature very violent, idiotic creatures. So
Yeah. I mean, that's about what it comes down
that's
to.
what most of these post-apocalyptic things try to illustrate.
They need revenge.
Is that we are on a straight-up path to destruction. So strap in and stay tuned. Anyway.
Yeah, let's give our ratings.
This episode gets an 11. It's the first. It's one of only maybe 6 episodes in the history of the show that I lost track of time and it was over before I knew it. So
I have to agree. 11. It was really, really good. And it was like, oh wait, that was it.
And like I said,
my God.
it made zombies scary again, and the fact that it did that, there we go.
What
I'm
you?
gonna give it a 10. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. This is probably one of the highest rated shows of the season.
It really is.
Um,
Like, it got better ratings than when Carl died, and that was a really good episode.
Devassa said gas chamber revealed 1,000 subs.
I know. I was like, oh my God.
Not even mad.
There's so many questions left for the next episode.
There is. Not as many as when we watch Westworld,
Yeah.
but there is.
Oh God, no! If y'all want to see some real discussion, catch us Westworld. We do those on Wednesday night, and then actually right before The Walking Dead comes on, we do Westworld streams then.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You
but
get
yeah,
questions, and then you get little answers, and then you have more questions.
More questions. It's great.
yeah. But I got
It's
the weird
fun.
feeling I mean, honestly, that's the way it was with The Walking Dead in its first 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it was the end of season 2 before we even knew that, something other than a bite would turn somebody.
Yeah.
We didn't know for a whole season 2 what Jenner whispered in Rick's ear, which was that everybody's infected.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how long they looked for Sophia?
Yeah.
Half a season. We'd still be asking questions if it wasn't for the CDC episode.
Oh, yeah.
They revealed way too much. Of course,
Yeah, it is what it is.
When are we doing Telltale Walking Dead?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
The game.
we're probably going to do Telltale The Walking Dead series on... I'm going to bet Tuesday night we're going to do the first episode
Okay.
Which Tuesday?
of season 1, this coming Tuesday. which basically...
Aren't we doing something else that Tuesday?
Huh?
Are y'all doing y'all stream Tuesday?
I thought... No.
I don't know.
I thought
I
we
have
were
no
doing
idea.
something else.
We
But
need to-
we can do that.
We need to pencil that in, actually, as to when y'all are going to do that.
No, I
Well,
just,
we'll figure that
It's
out.
not going to
I
be
just-
Thursday.
I want to
No.
see that Walking Dead game.
Well, if we do it on Tuesday, you can come over.
Wait, y'all are going to play the Walking Dead game?
I don't know, I just want to see it.
Oh.
I mean, I will if I want.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to
Like-
play it. So, does Sadiq stay with the Hilltop after the war, since there is only one doctor? What the hell happens to Sadiq in the comics? He did something really major just recently.
Well, I
He
mean,
probably died.
anyway, does he stay with the Hilltop?
I think he goes to Alexandria. Let me...
He's not really getting a lot of respect at the Hilltop right now, but
No, but...
maybe that'll change over time.
I'm going to look really, really quick and just find out. He's still alive, so he didn't die. And if anybody wants to know, that's what he looks like in the comics.
Oh, cool.
So, if anybody... Yeah. That's what we're looking like. Let's see. Just like really recently, he was... Oh! He, Hold on, give me just a second.
Hold on for one more day.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
Now, some stuff I'm not going to sit down and go through like the whole thing.
Okay.
But, yeah, he is still very active in the comics. I can't remember. No, we're not doing a freaking 48-hour stream. We couldn't even do 24. But anyway,
Pretty much.
we will be back on. I'm going to be back on at some point tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. I don't really know what I'm going to play. I was thinking about Telltale Walking Dead, but I won't. At least Amber to be around. If Sarah wants to join, then we're all going to be here watching this Telltale Walking Dead series. I'm going to find something on PlayStation Now tomorrow, and I'm going to stream it just to have something new. But anyway, that's it for tonight. We've got to go ahead and call it a night
Yes.
because it's getting late. But stay tuned. If you hit that
Thanks,
subscribe button.
everybody, for coming. We love y'all. Y'all are the
Yes,
best.
thank you very much. Absolutely love it when everybody comes on and checks us out. And got the hiccups halfway through the stream. But we are going to go ahead and call it a night. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure your notifications are enabled. That way you get a notification whenever we go
Every
live.
time we go live.
We usually go live once a day.
Or post new content.
Yep, sometimes twice a day, like on Sundays when we do Westworld and Walking Dead.
Yes.
But anyway, everybody have a good rest of the night. Be safe. We'll be back on tomorrow at some point. And tomorrow night
Okay, well, hold on.
around 10 p.m.
Before
for
we
the Winter
wrap.
Soldier.
Brittany has one more question. The last question, Brittany. Does the time have a big role for the war with Negan present many times? They show different times.
What
I
I don't know if I quite get the question.
Well, like, she's correct. Like, a lot of times they showed different times on the clocks.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
I
But
think they
don't
were
know.
actually just doing a really good job of letting everybody know how much time had elapsed. As far as like the night, you know, the amount of time it took somebody to turn. Like, it showed the clocks, especially when Tobin turned,
Oh, yeah.
to let you know that, yeah, it had been an hour and 20 minutes since he had died. And so, yes, enough time has passed for him to reanimate. You know, they were just basically kind of holding your hand time-wise through it.
And it was just like dominoes.
Yeah, that was really important because it would have felt like, didn't he just die if they hadn't showed the time?
I think they could have used some kind of device like that in Game of Thrones this past season. You know, like where it was like, okay, you know, it's taken an entire episode to go 2 miles in the past, but now suddenly, you know, we're walking from King's Landing to north of the Wall all the way back down to Dragonstone
In an episode.
in like, you know, a 45-minute span.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I could see where you kind of get that idea. But time, I don't think, I don't think it's really as big a thing for the war or Negan as a whole as it
But
was
for
just for
this-
this one
yeah.
particular scene. Just to show you how much time had elapsed and let you know that, yeah, enough time had passed for them to turn. So,
Okay. All right.
but anyway, I love it when Brittany comes on and like asks all these questions. Like,
That we don't think to discuss. It's
yeah,
great.
because
Yes.
it really it gets my brain working and it gets me like excited to talk about stuff. But yeah, you too, Brittany, Goku,
Have a
Devasso.
great night.
We had a lot of other people in.
Mary was in the chat. Thompson was in the chat.
Cartfoon.
Yep, Cartfoon.
Best music. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, they were in the chat.
Oh, that's what he's like Carl, and then it came out weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was kind of wondering what was going on there. But anyway, everybody have a good rest of the night. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna be doing daytime streams, nighttime stream with Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Can't wait.
All three of us are gonna be here for it. Cause, like, is there any movie that you are gonna miss from here on?
I don't think so. You scheduled them, so she would be able to.
Yeah, I did. I made a point to schedule them to where Sarah could be here. And we've got like Captain
I
America: The
never
Winter Soldier,
know when I get off work.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, it's to the point now where like if you wanted, we would wait. Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War,
That you've already watched.
Doctor Strange,
It was really good.
It was really good. It's a good
Guardians of
movie.
the Galaxy 2. Like, we're all going to have to be here for Spider-Man Homecoming because I've not even seen it.
Joseph
Yeah.
can't wait till we watch that.
Has he seen it?
No, he's been wanting to watch it, so and he wants to wait and watch it with us because I told him he could watch it this weekend. I didn't care, but he's like, no, I'll watch it with y'all.
Oh.
And then, let's see, on the 25th of April, Thor Ragnarok. And
That's a good one, too.
then all of our Marvel movies are going to wrap on the 26th when we're all going to go see the premiere of Infinity War.
Yes.
It all builds to that. So, but yeah, no problem, Brittany. Like, we tend to get sidetracked about 14 times
Yeah.
before we finally say the final goodbyes of the night. And on that note, we are going to say good night. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
I'm Single Zero.
We are Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux out of Hickson, Tennessee. This has been 112 of The Spoiling Dead. The episode was called Do Not Send Us Astray, Season 8, Episode 13. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Take care.